is going live. Happy Sunday evening, Sunday night, everybody, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Some may be resting because what? They have gone to bed already. Some are already sleeping early. They are way into the night, going over into the early morning. Some are 10, 11 hours ahead. Some are having daybreak. Daybreak. Some are getting ready to go to school. Some are getting ready to. Hi, Lumley. How are you? Happy to have you. Come on and touch up your screen. Touch your screen with your inner part of your thumb. Tap the screen and look at the thumbs up as it goes up. As you come in, you touch the screen. You keep tapping it until you see the thumbs up sign comes up. Then you see it comes up nice and beautiful. YouTube is making it much nicer now. So as you come on, how was your weekend, Lumley? How was your weekend? Was it wonderful? Don't tell me it wasn't good. We're at the end of the weekend. Weekend is end of the weekend. Can you imagine? The weekend just started and it ends. So every week. Didn't you look at the title? No stressing, no vibzing. We're at the end of the weekend. It was good. What had helped you to make it good? Did you have to put out much effort? Did you do anything special? Anything special? Or it was just good? Like an ordinary weekend? Did you get a chance to, catch up on any information on the internet or in the media, in the newspaper? Did you get to have a time to sit and have family time with your family? What did you get to do? Because some things can only be done at the end of the weekend. Everybody's relaxed. Those who are to go to school get their things put together. And those who have to go back to work Monday morning early, try to organize their clothes for the weekend to start the week, to look nice and crisp. And some get a time to sit with their kids, look at their school books, look at what they did at school, encourage them further, and give them necessary help that they may need. There's so much to do when it comes to the end of the weekend, because you don't want to pack your weekend. Guys, as you come on in, tap your screen so the algorithm can go out so other persons can see the live. Tap your screen, everybody. As you come on, you tap your screen. Tap the screen, tap it until you see the thumbs up sign comes up. So at the end of the weekend, that's the time we all get to relax, tone down, take a breather. Yes, guys, come on, tap up the screen, guys. And if you haven't subscribe to the channel. You have to be active. Auntie D is not a crazy person who goes to sleep. Auntie D is very energetic. Today is Blue Mass birthday. Happy birthday to you. Blue Mass, that's very nice. I hope you enjoyed your day. Come on, guys, you're not tapping the screen. I see 10, 14 persons and just one thumbs up. Come on, man, come on. And if I have 14 persons, I should see 14 thumbs up. Tap the screen, guys. I don't see any of my moderators come out. Empire Clash. Place. Yeah. You see, you have to catch up on something. Yeah, Empire Clash. You play Star Wars, man. Come on, guys. Tap the screen, man. Tap the screen. Right. And you like to do. Yes, you have to do something. When it comes to the end of a weekend, you finish your homework. If you're going to school or if you're studying, you put away some of the things. And some people just have ice cream and they watch movies, they play some games. The family will go together, have family time, and they laugh and talk and have some jokes. Everybody happy. Right? So when it comes to the end of the weekend, you cannot start the new week now, Monday morning, in a droopy week, sick. Well, if you're sick, but, come on, guys, you're not tapping up the screen, man. You're not tapping the screen, just two. I see 11 persons and just two thumbs up. Come on, why are you acting so? You're not going to pay for it. It's not going to cost you anything. Not costing anything. So you like up the screen. As you come on, you tap the screen, tap it. You tap it with your finger until you see the thumbs sign. Come on, guys, tap it up, man. Can't be talking, and just two persons. Earlier on, I saw 14 persons, and then I saw one person like it. Come on, man, we have to let other persons. If we don't do this and you don't tap up the screen, the videos will not go out. The algorithm will not go out for YouTube to send it to other persons. Right? That's how we do it. We have to promote it, and then YouTube sends it. So if you don't do, it's going to be just there. And well, earlier on I saw 14 persons, and it was only one thumbs up. We need to do that, man. Press the thing. Because some people are just coming in a while they run off because they're busy, they are doing something, they have some homework to catch up on, and maybe they did not remember that they had that to do. So when they remember now, they have to rush because they have to get to bed early and they have to get up early, whether to school or to work. Okay, this episode 3 must have been interesting, Empire. Play Star Wars. I can imagine the fun you had. Revenge of the fifth, and started at 105 today. So I guess you would have finished by now. I think you'd have been finished by now. But I've never played Star Wars, but I've watched children play it, and they seem to like it. They seem to like it. And Grant Burrell. Hi, Grant Burrell. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. You have some people, they come to the live and they just sit and they will not say anything. They won't even say, hi, how are you? And when you say, hi, how are you to them, they hardly respond. The fingers are just tight. They don't want to touch the screen. They don't want to do anything. And Auntie D is there begging them. And they are sitting there quiet as a lamb. But Auntie D is still going to talk because of what? She is very much a jovial person. And wherever she is, she tries to make the surroundings people feel happy. I don't like when I have people around me and they're sad. If there's a reason to be sad, I understand. But other than that, you must always try to be cheerful. If you're not a cheerful person, you will never allow others around you to be happy. They are going to be constantly droopy or sad. So even when they are sad, you must be cheerful because you might be able to help them out of the situation that they are in, right? Yeah, it was Vybzing. It was good. We had good weather. It wasn't too hot or too cold. It was warm enough. And as far as I see, we all had our meals, so we have to be thankful. And we are not in any great pain where we cannot get out of bed. But even now, I know persons are in hospital. They are not well. Some are in pain, and some cannot move unless the nurse or the assistant help them. So even then, we must be thankful that we are not in that situation. We are not in that situation. So we must be thankful. So we must always be our best. So when we don't have any pain and we are not sick, where we have to be, and we are not hungry, we must be vibes, man, lively up and try to make our environment feels bright, right? Try to make it feels bright. See, some people come and they quickly say what they have to say because they know their situation. They know that they have to move, right? Some are still at work and they're taking a little time out to look in, right? While some, they're trying to do something else. Some people are even just cooking their dinner, And some are trying to prepare the meal for the next day. So when tomorrow comes, it makes it easier for them. Some are trying to do some ironing. I know that. Some are trying to get some things done because they have to reduce the time that they have to spend to do the work the next day. And nobody wants to put on the work. So when they come home from work tomorrow, no, they have the work that they work at work, tired, come home to put up their feet and relax. Then they realize they did not get to finish the laundry or they had some clothes to iron. So while they are doing those things, they try to listen to Auntie D. And Auntie D always tell people, don't just leave the work to sit and listen. While they're doing the work, you can play the thing, whether it's the TV, the tablet, or the phone, and you are hearing me. So you keep doing the work. Auntie D don't want when she's through talking, you have not finished your work. Whatever you have doing, right? I was on today and it was beautiful. And I say, let me end the, let me come on before people go to bed. Some people get up early in the morning, like 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. I don't think I would want to be, well, some people are at work and they need company. But one of these mornings, I'm going to try it, I'm going to try to see how people react, those who are at work. Or sometimes you cannot sleep, you wake up in the night and you just tossing and turning. I just wish somebody was on and so you could listen. I remember the days when I would wake up in the night, maybe sleep and anxious for daylight to come. I would go to, we didn't have cell phones those times, we had radios. I would go for the radio and turn it down very low and try to listen it until I was able to fall asleep. Because sometimes you sleep until you're tired. Until you sleep and the night looks so long. Your daybreak will not come. So I know what it's like. So I don't tell people to come and sit down and look. You know, if they can, that's fine. But what if they can't? While they are doing something, they are listening. And you know that listening is the art, A-R-T, is the art of learning. If you don't listen, it means that you're not going to learn. Thank you for the thumbs up that you gave me. Logan Calm. How's your day? How is my day going? Am I saying your name right? Logan Calm? That sounds like an Indian name. My day has gone well. It is now going after 9, and I am happy that I was able to do some chores and I was able to do a live today. And I said to myself, just shortly, I need to reach some more persons because some persons maybe want to, a little bit of pep up from Auntie D. I had so many persons on today, I couldn't believe my eyes until a Sunday afternoon, maybe about 2 o'clock or so, 2 or 3 o'clock. And it was wonderful. So, it makes, I like when I meet people, sometimes I wish I had a job where I would just be meeting people, but maybe I'll get bored. But I like what I'm doing. I like to do the live. I'm telling you the truth. I prefer to do live than to do the videos. But YouTube requires us to do both live and videos. Because you're interacting with me and I'm able to see and you're hearing me. And I wish that YouTube had done it in a way wherein I could hear you or you are hearing me. But if it was so, it would have only been one person at a time. So many persons can text in at the same time and I can respond to you guys. Okay. Thank you so much, Locano. Baby, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, 73. Hi, Baby Yoda. Am I saying it right? Baby Yoda. It's a nice name. Boy, you guys have some nice name, though. Baby Yoda, how are you? I don't think it's Bobby. Look at Baby Yoda. How are you, Baby Yoda? Did you have a great day today? Was it wonderful? We are just, it's no stress in time, and no, just a vibe, just a whole lot of vibes together in the Sunday night here. Just a whole lot of little vibes. When the guys say they're having a little vibes time, just having a little vibes. So people can laugh and just unwind and relax. It's a type of relaxing moment. Right? So Baby Yoda is gone. Well, that's beautiful of Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda, the name is so unusual. Baby Yoda, come on and say hi. Beautiful hi. And Logan, come. Nice, Logan. You have done well. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you so much. Logan, come. You guys are wonderful. You guys are really, really wonderful. We're going to spend a few minutes together as long as we can go through and just we just have a little fun chat. It's a Sunday night. Some people are at home playing games, and I used to like the games playing cards. Card game was nice, but now these games are more technological. So the games that I'm accustomed to, you get now today's world we have different games. Yeah, I am feeling so super happy. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling really, really good. I'm feeling really happy, and that at least some persons came on. But people have to practice to thumbs up the live, tap up the live. You have to tap it. You tap it with your index finger. Just keep tapping it. You tap it one time and you don't see it come up, keep tapping it until you see it come up. That's how it goes. Tap it until the thumbs come up. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Right. Yes. And this time some people just get the chance to sit down, on their back porch or their front porch or in their living room. And some people might be having a fruit. Some persons I know on the back porch, they are eating a piece of cane. Do you know cane? Sorry, they eat the cane, or they're having some mangoes, or just a cup of tea and some hot chocolate. Or a friend to come over and they just watch a movie and they just, have a little talk and laugh. You have to lighten the moment. This lightening the moment is good for us all. We can't always be struggling with heavy things. Lighten the moment, we relax the moment, and let others around us feel welcome to come into our space. Right? People need to practice to thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. That's what they need to practice to do. Right? Thumbs up the live, and that's help the algorithm to go out so other persons can see the live. We have so much to do in a short time. So when we get some time together, we have to just do what we have to do. I like the day. The day went well. It wasn't very hectic. Tomorrow start a hectic week. Going out to work tomorrow. We have to all be energized. I know persons have to get their rest. But even for us to come and have a little chit chat, it's good for us, We can laugh a little, talk a little, and imagine a little, do everything. And at the end of it, you see how the time goes quickly. Today, the time went by so quickly. Hi, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. And as you come in, you tap your screen, tap your phone screen or whatever screen you're using until you see that thumbs up come up. Once the thumbs up comes up, it helps to send the algorithm. So don't be afraid, don't be shy. You don't have to do anything other than thumbs up and tap the screen. So I have to be promoting it now, persons to tap the screen. Tap the screen, guys. That's what we need to practice. So we have so many persons on, and it shows that you're liking what we're talking about. Whatever we're talking about, it's not anything that is not supposed to be spoken about. It is pleasant air, pleasant atmosphere, right? We share, and whatever we share, we try to let others around us, somebody keep popping in and out, and let others around us see how much we are enjoying ourselves. There are some of us who likes to go out on the town, some likes to go clubbing, and some of us just like to stay home with our families. And we don't have to have a lot. We may have a slice of cake or a slice of pudding or a cup of ice cream or a cup of cool drinks or a cup of warm tea or coffee or whatever, just to release the energy and to revive the system. Because, for the rest of the evening now, you're going straight to you may go to your bed, but you may not necessarily go to bed, and you may want to go and read a book. But some people sleep too much, They sleep from the night come down, they are sleeping until the morning. And some sleep until they see the place get clear up, like daylight out. They sleep from 7 o'clock in the night until 7 in the morning. I don't know how some people sleep so much, but that's how they rest. So when they're sleeping, you don't disturb them, right? Allow them to take their rest. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. Hi, welcome to Auntie D TV. Welcome to the live. Come on in, man. And like up, thumbs up. Tap up your screen and come on in and share. And let's have a little time together. We are not going to be here for very long. Let's share a few minutes. No stress. No stressing. No just vibes in, right? It's the end of the weekend. We're just coming together to have a little vibe. Next Sunday, when we're having a little vibe, I'm gonna make sure I have my wine. So when the wine won't have any alcohol though, and I can have a little sip, so you can see me having my little wine too in the Sunday evening, right? And maybe I have some lemonade or just a cup of tea. I normally have some hot chocolate this time. I wouldn't really have something cool, but if where you are is very warm, you could have something cool. And if where is very cool, then you need to have something warm, right? And some persons would just have a bottle of water. I like to drink water because many times we are not allowing the water to taking in enough water. We're not drinking enough water to help our digestive system. So when you think we have a glass of water or a few sips of water for the day, it is not enough because it needs a perspiration, and some goes to help to clean your eyes. If anything gets into the eye, teardrops, helps with your saliva. It helps with passing your urine, feces, digesting the food in the system. So water can never be too much. I don't think people are drinking enough water. But you must know how much your system can take. I try to drink reasonable amount for the day because your system needs it. Your system needs it. And lack of water can result in you having constipation. You know? Yeah, man. And your body have to maintain heat. So if you don't have enough water to moderate the systems in the body, then you may end up with a fever. Or something when the body is drying out and it has fever, you need more liquid, you need more water. Right? And especially for the digestive system, if you are not taking in much water, you're sure going to have problems. Digestive problems. I am feeling so thankful, and I feel very blessed for this weekend. Another weekend has come and passed, and this is the last weekend in March for 2025. So tomorrow, today is the 30th. So tomorrow will be March 31, the last day of March. And Tuesday begins another new month, right? April. So you see how the time is going so quick. The year has begun, and now we have completed 3 months. And we're entering the 4th month in another couple of hours, right? So you see, if we are not trying to put ourselves together, project what we want to achieve, we are going to be behind. And when you lag behind, it is not easy to catch up. You have to learn to project yourself. You need to take a break. You need to get some rest. You need to treat your body. You need to eat some proper food. You may not have a proper meal, or I should say, you may not be able to have a balanced meal every day, because not everybody can afford a balanced meal daily. But what you could do, you could try to have even some of the balanced meal on a daily basis and reduce some of the things that does not benefit your body to keep it healthy. Because half of the times we eat something that is not good for the body, but that's what we can afford, right? So I won't dictate to tell you what to eat, but in all your eatings, whatever you eat, try to interject some fruits in it. Interject some fruits and enough water, right? It can't be too much. If you don't get to do much of the others, you try to do a little. And sometimes when you have your fruits and drink your water, you realize your system feels so much better than if you are taking something else that is not really beneficial to your system. So it's a mindset that we have. We feel that every time we put something to our mouth, it means that we are hungry, not necessarily hungry. Sometimes we put things to our mouth because we have that taste, or that, I don't want to say greed, we have the taste. And we think that we let our stomach fool us sometimes that we are hungry when we are not hungry. Some people, every hour they have something in their mouth. Everything you look is saying they have something eating. It's not good for the system. So the food that you eat before does not get a chance to digest. So it is, more going down and going overloading. So that's why some of us put on too much weight, because we don't get a chance to burn off the fat, get it out. So I want to wish for everybody that they would have had a pleasant day. And as the scripture I'm going to quote in my life is Psalms 23. And it goes like this. For those who know it, they can say it with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou makest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Right? That last part that says, I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So, whatever we do, wherever we are, you call on the Lord when you're happy. Don't wait until when you're sad. Although He never leave us. Call on Him. If you're even standing by the roadside, or you're standing in the bathroom, or you're standing under a tree, God is always there. Call on Him. Talk with Him. Tell Him whatever struggles you're going through. You don't have to walk the community or go on the phone and tell everybody, because you tell one person, it's gone all over the place, right? And you're not going, when you hear back some things, maybe what is said, you did not say it like that, or you did not say what is being said. So you become upset now because they take it all over the place. But what I would suggest, what we should do, what the Bible says, take your burdens, whatever makes you unhappy, whether it's your children, your neighbor, your family, whoever it is. It says, take it to the Lord in prayer. Right? You take it, you tell Him. You're not going to say, Lord, I want you to do something bad to this person. No, because you can't tell God what to do. You tell Him the struggles that you're going through. You're in a job, you're working so hard, you want the promotion and nobody's looking at you, or you're so poor, you cannot dress like the other ladies or the other men at the office. You want to buy a new car, your car is shabby, you need, whatever the situation. Whatever the situation, you know your situation. So you put it to the Lord, talk to Him. And you don't have to go, as I said, you find your own private space. Even in your home, you can have a private space to pray, which means that you're not going to go out. You see the children are playing out in the living room. You go in the living room and start to pray, and you want them to get out of the house. No, that's not how it works. They're out there playing or doing something. You must can find a space in your house. And if there's no space, go and stand up under a tree or sit under a tree. It's best to sit than stand and communicate with God, if for nobody to take away what you said. Some people make the bathroom. They sit in the bathroom and talk. You have to have a privacy, a private moment. So because when we are down, we want somebody to hear what we have to say. We don't want persons to go about the place with what we have to share. So you go to God with it, right? It says, in His arms, He'll take and shield you, which means He will protect you. And in His arms, you will find a solace there. You'll find a comfort. And what I'm saying, I didn't plan it, it's just the Spirit lead me to say it. Because many a times many of us are down. Don't think that I do on my situation too. I do. But what we have to do, we have to pray. And not because we just pray today, we get a solution as we get up. Sometimes you pray, and by the time you get up off your knees or wherever you're sitting down, because I don't really need down, I sit down. And you get your reward so quickly. And there are times when you're wondering, have I not spoken to the Lord? Look how long. God not hear my prayer. Lord, you see me struggling. Lord, I want a car to buy. I need a house to live in. I cannot afford to pay the rent. Tell it to the Lord. Your children are giving you problems. Tell it to the Lord, and He will know what to do. You see, God is always there now. The song says, God is always near me, hear what I say, knowing all my thoughts and deeds, all my work and play. So God is ever there. We are His children. But sometimes we feel that. Somebody gave me a thumbs up and run off. Sometimes we feel that we are too big to humble ourselves, because going to the Lord, we cannot go like we are some big bad bull. We have to go to the Lord humble as a child. Humble as a child, and we are going to tell Him what we are going through and tell Him you want Him to help you. So I don't know how persons leave God out of their lives. I really don't know, because what? It's a pleasure when you see wonders, you see things happening for you, and you say, you have to look up and say, Lord, Jesus, I know you see whoever you believe in. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and somebody may believe in another being. I'm not going to dictate what you should believe in, but what I'm trying to say is, you see something's happening in your life, and it's good. It's something good. It must be somebody doing something. It has to be a mighty person, a supernatural being who you have put your trust in, and you're telling your situation, and He's opening doors for you. And sometimes the Lord open the doors, and we are standing behind the door. We won't come out into the open of the door. The Lord, we are there waiting and wait. We have to learn to be patient also. And we don't get all our dreams come true. Let me say dreams. All our rewards come true at the time when we want it. Because maybe if we get it at that time, we jump off gone. Jump off gone. Sometimes God has to bring us lower. Just remember the story of the 10 lepers. They were so cast away. They couldn't walk in the community. They had to ring bells so that people who know they are coming would run away and hide, because they had leprosy. But what happened? After Jesus met them and cleaned them up and they became better, what did Jesus say? He said, go and show yourself to the priest. Meaning that when they go, the priest will see that they are well. But what they did, they went. All 10 of them went, Did 10 of them come back to tell Jesus thanks? No, only one. One. The other 9 don't business anything. They're not busy on Jesus. They ain't gone about them busy because they're better now, and then gone back to their family. They go back to their regular way of living. So they're happy. But one went back and said thanks. Right? So, many times God has helped us in our different situations. And what we do, we feel that we are so big and bad, and we are for our own selves. And sometimes God has to put us down in situations, where it's like we're almost giving up. Put us flat on our backs. Sometimes we get some terrible things happening to our family members or to ourselves. And God have you there until you recognize Him. You see, God is a just God, so He never gives us more than what we can bear. But what He's saying, He says, must call on Him, and we are not calling on Him, We go outside and quarrel. He says, must knock. You don't mean you're going to knock on the door, because it not means you're going to talk with Him. But you can't touch heaven door because it is so far away. No matter how you see people going to Mars and up in the spaceship, they never can come back and tell you how heaven look. Only Satan, right? Lucifer. Only him go and because he knows how it looks. He doesn't want anybody to go there, so he will not tell them. So he will use tricks on us so we do not get a chance to share in the beauty of heaven. Jesus was there. He came to earth and he went back and he said he's going to prepare because he's coming back again. Because he knew that what was in heaven, he knew that what was on earth was not the best. Right? So we at times have to realize that the creator is the best way, is the best person for us to pour our desires to. Tell him everything. Tell him everything. You have something on your mind, what with that, it can be anything bad. You go to the Lord in prayer. That's what the song says, go to him in prayer and talk to him. Everybody, every tub have to sit on its own bottom. Everybody needs to speak to the Lord. Find a time and talk with him. He says, tell him all about your troubles. Tell him, tell him. His ears are not too short, neither his hands are too short. He will listen. He will listen. So we of ourselves, we try to do things because we are men pleasers. We try to do things so that other persons can say, oh, Miss Brown, so and so, Mr. Brown. No, we should not try to be men pleasers because that is going to show that we are hypocrites. Right? We are hypocrites. So what we do, let us do it from the heart. And God sees the heart. So if you have something now, what if you have some groceries to give somebody who doesn't have anything to eat? You could go to the person quietly, you could let the person know that you're going to come to her home or his home, or, to give them some and tell them what it is. But what some people do now, they have to tell everybody. Even after they give it to the person, they have to get up and tell everybody, I took a bag of groceries down to Miss Brown. She didn't have anything to eat, No, we should not do that. Let Miss Brown, who received the grocery, go and tell others that she had gotten some nice things from, maybe she wants to call the person name or from somebody. Let Miss Brown go and boast about it. But you who give the thing to Miss Brown should not boast about it. Right? It's like it says that you're trying to, you're a man pleaser, but the Bible says it's not everything your right hand know, your left hand should know. Because we do things and we talk about it. We are boasting. They're boasting. So let us be who we really should be, and we are not rich people, and whatever we have, sometimes we have a lot of things in our cupboards, and they stay until they spoil, and we know a place that will do well. We know charitable. If we don't want to go, we may not know persons to go to directly. Sometimes, but we could also find out about some charitable organizations and donate things to them. The other day I was I was passing a place and I see where was it? Oh, it was in the papers. They were saying that persons who have nice clothing, they should bring them down to this particular place. But they should be clean, not torn or anything so badly damaged, because they know of persons who need those things. Right? They know. And guys, there are persons out there who are in need. They are in need of care, food, clothes, you name it, comfort, just to listen somebody talking to them, to encourage them. There are so many things out there that is why I believe I would support charitable organizations. I believe in it. I will not run a charity because I don't know people or people's needs. But the charitable organizations, they do know. And they are better prepared and equipped. So you have something, you find out if when are you able to take, if they will take so and so. And charitable organization does not denounce taking things from people because that's what they are there for. And one that I really admire too is the Salvation Army. There are others around, You have the Roman Catholics, and they do a lot of good too. They have a lot of them around. You have some Adventists, you have all the different church groups. But I think some does more for charity than do others. Some do more for charity. Because what? It's like at one time I heard people always say that only poor people go to church. You know, I don't think so, but you always find the poor. Some poor people who don't have anything. Whether they go to church to get food, to be recognized, to get some comfort, but you always find them in the churches. And sometimes they don't get a listening ear. We don't have any time because we are busy. Because a working person cannot really laze around and waste time because what? They need to get through what they have to do and get back home and get some rest. So it's not easy for a working person to just sit around, just idly by. You'll pass sometimes, yes, you pass some time and relax. But there are times when you have to face on head on. Right? So I must be thankful. The Lord has been with us through the course of the past week. And now we're at the end of the week tonight. And we are approaching the new week tomorrow, Monday, March 31st. A new week. So, we have to be thankful. And He has blessed us and given us health and strength. So we have to reach out to others and help them too with whatever they can do. Because every little bit adds up. So guys, I'm going to go now. So have a good rest of the evening. Remember to subscribe to the channel Auntie D TV and share the video and talk about it. Tell your friends and neighbors and family and friends and just share. Catch you again in my next video on my next live. See you again. Bye-bye.